Hello, my friends. Let me ask you something. How many videos, articles, or books have you consumed about manifestation? How many tips and techniques have you collected, hoping they'll be the one thing to transform your life? Here's the truth that no one talks about: constantly seeking new information can become a trap. You don't need more techniques, you need to apply what you already know with absolute conviction. Today, I want to show you how to stop overloading yourself with information and truly live the principles that will bring about the change you desire. Most of us get stuck in the cycle of learning because it feels productive. Watching one more video, reading one more book, it gives the illusion that we're moving forward. But manifestation isn't about how much you know. It's about what you believe. The law of assumption teaches this in its purest form. You must assume the feeling of your wish being fulfilled and persist in it until it becomes your reality. That's it. It's not complicated, and it doesn't require endless research. What it does require is a commitment to practice and unwavering trust in your inner power. Let's start with the foundation, your imagination. Right now, ask yourself, what am I imagining, moment by moment? Your imagination is the workshop where your reality is crafted. Everything you experience externally originates internally. Yet, most people misuse their imagination by filling it with doubts, fears, and the same repetitive stories about lack or struggle. If you're not consciously directing your imagination, it's being directed for you by old patterns and beliefs. So, stop looking outside yourself for answers. Stop searching for the next breakthrough or secret formula. Instead, take a moment to quiet your mind and tune into your desires. Picture them clearly. How would you feel if they were already true? What would you be doing? Who would you be with? These feelings are the key, not the techniques. Assume those feelings as often as possible throughout your day, and let go of everything else. Here's the real game changer: persistence. Many people give up too soon because they don't see immediate results. They jump to conclusions like, it's not working, or maybe I'm doing it wrong. But manifestation isn't about instant gratification, it's about faith. Faith is holding on to the vision even when the evidence around you suggests otherwise. Your outer world is simply a reflection of your inner state, and sometimes it takes time for the reflection to catch up. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing, that would ruin it. You water it, give it sunlight, and trust that it will sprout in its own time. Manifestation works the same way. Once you've planted the seed of your desire by imagining it as real, your job is to nurture it with your belief and persistence. Another thing to remember is that you don't need to wait for the perfect circumstances to start. People often say, I'll feel happy when I achieve this, or I'll feel secure once I have that. But this mindset only keeps your desires out of reach. Start living as if you already have what you want. If it's love, feel loved now. If it's abundant, feel abundant now. These feelings aren't dependent on external circumstances, they're generated from within you. And when you embody them fully, your reality has no choice but to mirror them back. Now, let's talk about something that often trips people up: doubt. Doubt is the silent killer of manifestation. It creeps in when things don't happen as quickly as you'd like, whispering thoughts like, maybe this isn't real, or what if I fail? The way to overcome doubt is not to fight it but to refocus your attention. Whenever doubt arises, gently bring your mind back to your vision. Remind yourself that the power within you is greater than any obstacle. You don't need to argue with doubt, you just need to ignore it and persist in your assumption. Here's a practical tip to strengthen your practice: start small. If you're new to the law of assumption or struggling to maintain faith, choose something minor to manifest. It could be a specific text message, a compliment, or even finding a small object like a feather. These small wins build your confidence and prove to you that this works. Once you see the results, you'll find it easier to trust the process for bigger desires. It's also essential to be mindful of your inner conversations. Every thought you think and word you say is shaping your reality. Are your inner conversations supportive and aligned with your desires, or are they filled with negativity and limitation? Begin to discipline your mind. When you catch yourself thinking something contrary to your goals, pause and replace it with a thought that aligns with your vision. Over time, this practice will become second nature, and you'll notice your life shifting in powerful ways. Remember that manifestation isn't just about getting things. It's about becoming the version of yourself who naturally attracts those things. It's about embodying the qualities you admire, the feelings you crave, and the life you desire. When you shift your focus from getting to being, everything else falls into place effortlessly. So, stop consuming endless content about manifestation and start applying what you already know. The power is within you, waiting to be activated. Assume the best, persist in that assumption, and watch your reality transform before your eyes. Now, let's focus on clarity. Clarity is one of the most underrated yet powerful tools in manifestation. Many people desire vague outcomes, more money, better relationships, greater success, but fail to specify exactly what they want. Without clarity, your subconscious mind doesn't have a clear target. You're essentially sending mixed signals, and the results reflect that confusion. Take some time today to define your desires with precision. Ask yourself, what do I really want, and why do I want it? Write it down, visualize it in detail, and make it so vivid that it feels tangible. Clarity also extends to your emotions. If your feelings are scattered, if you're joyful one moment and doubtful the next, you dilute your energy. You want to align your emotions with your desires consistently. This doesn't mean you won't have days off, but it does mean making a deliberate effort to shift back to your desired state as often as possible. Emotional stability creates a steady flow of energy toward your goals, allowing them to manifest with greater ease. Another key to unlocking manifestation is gratitude. Gratitude is a magnetic force that amplifies everything you focus on. When you express gratitude for what you have, you signal to the universe that you're ready to receive more. But don't just focus on the obvious blessings, find gratitude in the small, ordinary moments as well. When you make gratitude a habit, you not only elevate your vibration but also attract circumstances that match your positive state. Let's also discuss patience. Patience is not about waiting, it's about trusting. Manifestation is not a linear process. Sometimes, things seem to pause, but this doesn't mean nothing is happening. Think of it as a reordering phase, where everything aligns behind the scenes. When you feel impatience creeping in, shift your focus to the progress you've already made. This keeps your energy flowing in the right direction, preventing unnecessary resistance. Stop chasing validation. Manifestation is a deeply personal practice, and it doesn't require anyone else's approval. Whether people understand your desires or not is irrelevant. Your only responsibility is to align with your vision and trust in its realization. Release the need to explain yourself or convince others. It's your life, and you get to design it as you see fit. Before we wrap up, let's address one final point. You've heard this message today because you were ready for it. It's time to stop consuming and start creating. The techniques, the principles, the wisdom, they're all within you. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment or more information to begin. Start right now. Assume your desires are already fulfilled and let your actions flow naturally from that state. To everyone who's listened to this far, thank you. If you found this message helpful, I encourage you to share it with someone else who might need to hear it. And, if you'd like to get deeper into similar topics, be sure to like this video so more people can benefit from this content. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for practical insights and inspiration on how to shape your reality. Here's the thing, life isn't about endlessly searching for answers. It's about applying the truths you already know and trusting in the process. So, if this resonated with you, hit that like button. If you're ready to explore more practical steps for manifestation, make sure to subscribe and stay connected. We're here to grow together, and every bit of engagement helps more people discover these ideas. So, if you're inspired, give this video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. Let's continue building a space where we focus on action, belief, and transformation. Lastly, if you're serious about stepping into your power, supporting this channel is one way to affirm your intention. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future content. It's time to act, not just learn.